We got 1970 Superbird. Give you the. It's got a 446 pack. Now that 440 was not just two barrels bolted onto it. It had more. It had some differences in the internals too. I forgot exactly what they were, but there were some differences. Even the 346 pack, differences in the heads and the internals a little bit. It wasn't just bolted on the 6-pack only. So in the mid-60s, this was designed specifically for NASCAR. And I remember back in the day when they were selling these, they did not sell that well off the parking lot, off the dealer lot, because I saw one that was sitting there for like, well, I don't know if it was a Daytona or a Superbird, and it was a year old, and they were still trying to sell it, and they heavily discounted it. Little did they know that these things would be worth that much money. You know, a lot of people didn't want to buy them because of the impracticality of the longer nose on it and stuff. You know, they're afraid to get in an accident. Look what happens, right? Gazillion dollars of damage and stuff, right? It's for NASCAR, you know. I'm not sure these scoops are functional. I think they did it. I heard either two things, either for tire clearance or for air that gets built up underneath there. That's what I heard. I don't know.
You can see exactly.
You got the beep beep horn. Like I had a '69 Roadrunner convertible with 383 in it, with the shifter on the floor and stuff. There's the old toggle switches.
Appreciate that.
Familiar interior.
That's a New Yorker. Which one? No, I can no cars. I never take cars. We'll see you. Thanks.
By the way, what were those things for on the fenders again? Was that for the air, or is that for tire clearance, or nobody knows?
Well, you just hit the two biggest
theory.
guesses.
Yeah. That's what I heard.
I've been told for 40 plus years they're for tire clearance.
Yeah, that's what I heard the main one was.
But I also know that if you look at it, they're not really in the right place for that.
Yeah.
But they may be.
Yeah.
I know they lowered them.
Yeah.
And tire clearance was an issue on a lot of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard the main one was tire clearance too, and I heard, you know, but some of the air building up under the fender, and I don't know. Tire clearance makes more sense though. Yeah. You see the supports, you go right down to the frame rails, and it's the big wing. See the supports in the trunk, the black supports. Spare tire in there. Goodyear, probably the 15-inch tires, P60, F60 15, F60 15. Now, I remember back in the early 70s, the biggest tire you can get from Mickey was Mickey Thompson L60 15. They didn't have 18s and 17s and 16s, or maybe 16s on the truck with a split rim, you know, but they didn't have any for like cars. I mean, L60 15 was like the latest, greatest, I think in 73. The biggest ones you get, Mickey Thompson, when he was still alive. So when these are, you know, F60 15s, these are big tires back then. You know, now that's how they were, man. They're still plenty big enough. Polyglass. I remember like they had the Tiger Paw was another one. And then Firestone had the wide oval marketing games, right? BF Goodrich tires, you know, they had those. Got the Roadrunner. What's cool is they can get more stuff for this car today than you could back when it was like 10 years. When they got all these cars got to be 10 years old, it was impossible to find stuff. And there's more stuff available today than there is back when these cars were like in 1980, say, in 1980. 1980 was like, you go into a dealership, this guy would be looking through a book for like 2 hours. And then you say, oh, I don't know if I can find it. And then you call the place up, they'll say they have it, they don't have it. And then that's why I got rid of my Roadrunner. I said, man, this thing's getting hard to find parts. When I had to repaint it, my friend of mine did it. He had a body shop. And did it in Delstar, which is the newest, latest, greatest paint technology back then. It was single stage, urethane, the catalyst. And it was very difficult to find the little Roadrunner decals for it. Now you go on the internet and just click a button, you get everything.